How about now? Are we good? Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? I can't. I don't know if you guys can hear me. How about now? Did I fix it? Okay, good. I had the microphone on mute. There's like a little button that's like mute. Sorry, guys. Yay! Okay, this is like the first time that anything tech related has happened. I just got a notification for myself going live. Hi everyone, welcome. Hi. I know the light's a bit iffy in here. I don't know what to do. It's all Danny's set up and I don't want to touch anything. So, okay, who's here? We've got, I know that Ben Wilson was here first. That's exciting. Era Gamer, Rockin' Rabbitohs, Manic Magic, Gives a Minute. Hi, Ben on. Awesome. Yeah, Benjamin Wilson, Hendrik. Awesome. Xander Round. Hey everyone. Anyone else who's watching? By the way, I'm obviously not Danny. Crazy. So Danny is on a ship boat, not SHIT, ship boat. And he's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And so he got me to do his live stream today, which is exciting. And yeah, so I honestly have no idea what we're going to talk about. And so I just thought I would pop on and say hi. And we can obviously talk about hula hoops because duh. If you didn't know and you're watching this later, I run a hula hoop company and I have a YouTube channel which teaches people how to hula hoop, which is really fun. And I'm also Danny's wife, in case you didn't know. Surprise. And yeah, that's it, really. That's all. Tim says, just change the setup to suit yourself. Pretend it's just a car and you're moving the seat and mirrors to suit you. That's very true, but normally that's when I break stuff. So I'm just not going to at all. Is this working for everyone? How's the quality? Is it okay? How's the sound? Are we good? Are we loud enough? I anything about this kind of, I mean, I'm good at it. Don't really know about it that much. And it doesn't really interest me that much. I'm sorry for you tech people out there. Danny obviously has a passion for it, so that's why I know a fair bit about it. But yeah, it's not my favorite thing to do, talk about tech stuff. But normally it works for me, so I'm good with it. So yeah, everything's good. Oh, great, awesome. Good. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to set the microphone up, and then I saw the cord, and it was just like plug the cord in, and I was like, genius. Everything's good. I think just wing it. That's what I'm doing. I literally had a shower like 5 minutes ago, so I'm sorry, everyone. My hair's I just washed my hair and I keep touching it because I didn't really get a chance to brush it. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? If you have any questions, in particular, if you have any questions about Danny, I am happy to answer them. If you want to know some like secrets, like Danny secrets, we can answer those too. It's up to you guys, really. It's up to you in the chat. Kelly Watson, hey, sounds good. And glad to see Danny's not the only one to forget the mute. It's really easy on here because it's like there's like a light, and when it's on mute, it flashes, and when it's not, it doesn't. And you can get those two really confused. I know. Ooh, Danny's secrets. Tim says, does Danny snore? Sometimes. Not loudly though. It's like a little, yeah, he mostly snores like not during the night, but like if he has like a nap in the afternoon, that's when he'll snore mostly, but it's not loud or anything like that. So I actually snore more than he does. That's a secret. Hi Lenka, how you doing? Have some exciting events with the hula hoops. I don't have anything at the moment because I'm going to join Danny on the Pacific Jewel on Wednesday, which is also his birthday. Very exciting, everyone. I still haven't gotten him a present. Let's talk about that because I don't know what to get him for his birthday. That is a good question. I asked him and he was like, I don't want anything. And I was like, okay. So, see, the thing is, I know that he wants something tech related, but he already has all the tech stuff that he wants. So I would love some help. Any suggestions for what to get Daniel for his birthday would be great. Spill the beans. Did I get Olive started, Ben? No, I did not get Olive started. For those of you who don't know who Olive is, no, it's not a child or a dog or anything like that. It's the motorhome that we own. She is a 1973 Bedford. So she's like old school, no power steering. She has like an old choke and everything like that you have to pull out. And I've been trying to start her for 3 days straight. Literally, that is all I've been doing for 3 days straight. And can't get her started. So basically what happened is I connected the battery charger. So I got 2 battery chargers on my one of my aunts has one and the other aunt has one. So I got my hands on both of them. So I connected one of the battery chargers to the batteries, and the batteries are really hard to get to. So you have to like crawl underneath like the side of the motorhome to get to the batteries. And then like you can't see on top of them where all the terminal bits are. I'm learning so much stuff about mechanics. And I have to give a shout out to Mark Ensby because he has been helping me so much. I've just been messaging him constantly being like, can you help me? Because Danny's not here and I don't know what to do. And so he's been helping me, and I've been learning all the things about mechanics that I had no idea about. And so basically I attached a charger, and then my brother came over and we called RACQ. And then the RACQ man came and told us that we had the batteries either just needed to be charged or we had the cords attached to the batteries the wrong way around. So positive to negative was the wrong way around. Anyways, so then we swapped over the charger from the negatives on this side and the positives on this side. So we swapped them over, and then we left it to charge overnight. But that must have been the wrong way to have them. So it didn't charge overnight last night. So I woke up this morning and the batteries still didn't have any charge. And I was like, oh my God, this sucks. So today, my future uncle, because my aunt's getting married in January, came over and helped me. And he like got under the car and we pulled the batteries out. Okay, so we pulled all the batteries out. This is a kind of long story, guys. So if you don't want to know the story, then just come back in like 5 minutes. So we pulled the batteries out and then left them on charge. This was at like 8 o'clock this morning. Pulled the batteries out, left them on charge all day. And then about like 4:30 this afternoon, we put them back in, and she was ticking over, but the engine still wasn't starting. So they didn't have enough charge to like actually get the engine going. So then we pulled them back out again. And by the way, it takes like half an hour to like put them back and pull them out like each time. So that's like whole day gone. And that doesn't really make sense. Half an hour, whole day. Anyway, it takes a while to get it out. And so now the batteries are on charge. Both of them are on charge, and I'm going to leave them overnight. And the charging has been going up. So because I've been checking them like every hour. So it has been going up, but both of them still only have like less than half of a charge. So that's my story at the moment. The problem is that my friend is renting Olive from us on Sunday for 3 months. So this is why I need to get her started. And she started on Saturday. So last Saturday, she started less than a week ago, and she was perfect. She was running perfectly. Didn't even need the choke to get her started. Like, she was amazing. I'm just going to move this down because I feel like I'm going to hit it. And so that's my drama. So if anyone knows any good mechanics in Brisbane, please send them my way. I can pay them in hula hoops and drinks and live streams, I guess. I don't know, cookies. Anyway. Oh, hey, Em, turn the mic down just a little. Okay, it's probably because I just am frustrated with the whole Olive thing. Let me turn this down. Thanks, Benon, for letting me know. Might be a little bit close. I'm not sure. Okay, how's that? Let me know. Yes, so that's the olive fiasco. So hopefully we can get her started tomorrow. I'm gonna drive her tweeted. Okay. There's a good mechanic in Sydney. Yes, I know. And I've got lots of friends who are mechanics, but they just don't live here. Unfortunately, like Mark lives in Hobart and our friend on the Central Coast obviously lives on the Central Coast. And yeah, so actually, what does Ben on say? He says, actually, it might just be the bandwidth sketching out. Oh, it's in Blacktown. Okay. It's in Black. Oh, there's a good mechanic in Sydney. Yes. Well, I can't really get Olive to Sydney because I can't get her started. So, yeah, so that's more of a problem. And it's like old school mechanics. It's not like there's no like computers or anything involved. It is like old school. Like every mechanic that we've ever taken her to absolutely loves her because it's literally just like tinkering with like all the like, I don't even know the words. Like it's not like there's no like wires or I mean there's wires involved, but it's not like computer generated kind of stuff. And it's all like actually using your hands to get in there, and you can tell by the noise that she makes. She's really cool. I know a good mechanic from Hobart who may or may not be overseas. Yes, I know. I've been messaging Mark constantly. And he's been really, really helpful, which is awesome. And I mean, obviously messaging Danny constantly, and I think he's sick of me being like, Olive won't start. But yes, so that's my Olive fiasco. And yes, if you have anyone in Brizzy who's a mechanic who would be happy to come out tomorrow and not charge an arm and a leg to come and get her started, that would be amazing. Normally Danny does the whole getting her started thing. And he's not here, which is why I'm on his live stream. Hey, Vernon, how about I come get you and we'll go and fix up Olive for Emma that way I can teach as well. Yes, I did message Benon, and I feel like between the two of us, we would have no clue. Absolutely no clue about mechanics and that kind of things. Most of the times I could not start a car. In the old days, the culprit was a dirty fuel filter. See, I have no idea where the fuel filter is on Olive. I only recently found out where the batteries were. I knew that Danny knew where they were, but I didn't know where they were. And now I know what an alternator is as well, because I had to make sure that it wasn't the alternator that was broken. So I didn't know that before like yesterday, which was kind of exciting. So I'm just learning all the things about mechanics, but it has been taking away from my hula hooping time and my posting on Instagram time. So unfortunately, if you haven't seen very much of me hula hooping or posting on Instagram or Facebook, it's because I've been trying to fix Olive. And she hates me at the moment. Yes, and we need to get her done by Sunday because my friend's coming to pick her up like Sunday lunchtime and taking her for 3.5 months. And I don't want her to like take Olive and then it just not start on her. So it's very stressful. That's my story. Thanks, guys, for being here. I know I'm obviously not Danny, and you guys are really excited to see Danny's live stream because he's doing this whole deSTREAMber thing. But look, you're stuck with me for a little bit longer. So, yeah. And like I said before, if you have any suggestions for what to get Danny for his birthday, it's Danny's birthday on Wednesday, the 19th of December. He's going to be, I'm not going to tell you, he's going to be old. And I'm actually flying to Melbourne to join him on the Pacific Jewel on his birthday, which is exciting. Yeah, and then we're going to go cruising for like over 2 weeks, which is going to be awesome. So, okay, let me just read the comments for a little bit, see who's here. Between the fuel tank and the carburetor. I know where the carburetor is. Oh, but the fuel tank's like at the back. I've just got like Olive's like mechanical floor plan in my head. It will be something simple, but the battery needs to be fully charged first. Yes, I know, that's why. So Olive has 2 batteries. So one of the batteries goes to the motor and then one goes back into the home, and you need both batteries to get her started. Yes, that's why both of the batteries are on charge overnight. So they will be tonight. Thanks, Tim. It's been raining there a lot today, rockin' Rabbitohs. Yes, it's been weather update for you guys. It's been threatening to rain all day here, so it's been stinking hot. But where I live, the storm kind of like it threatens, and then we might get like a little sprinkle for like 10 minutes, and then the storm will go away. So that's what happened today. Manic Magic, it's great to see the better half. Oh, thank you so much. Totally up for a road trip. Rocket Rappers 33. Hey, Emma, we should do a Melbourne meetup before you get on the ship boat. Yes, we should, but I don't think I have time, Hendrik, because I get in at 12 and I have to be on the ship by 3. So I have to get from the airport to the ship and get inducted and that kind of thing between at least 1. I'll be at the ship by 1 at least, and then 3. And that doesn't leave a lot of time for going and getting coffee and that kind of thing. So Tim says, is Olive manual or auto? She is automatic, which is awesome. Yeah. So let me know in the chat, guys, what you guys want to talk about. I know there's 10 people watching, which is amazing. I was not expecting this many people, so that's really great. I'm sorry for my unbrushed hair because I literally just jumped out of the shower because I was all smelly and gross from fixing up Olive all day and trying to get her started. Yes, Melbourne has unpredictable weather. I used to live down there and it sucked. It really sucked. And I used to get very sick of the cold because I am a Queenslander through and through. Not raining in Geelong. Hendrik is missed out pretty much all day. Yes, it's like the Weather Channel on here tonight. Everyone's telling me all about their weather in their respectful areas. It does not suck and it is not cold. I'm sorry if I said that Melbourne sucked. It sucks in winter because I feel like the winter just drags on and on and on and on. Whereas like winter was over in like early September here. Whereas in Melbourne, it's like mid-November and you're still wearing your big like Melbourne winter coat and it's ridiculous. I just make sure the gear selector is in park or neutral to see if Olive will start. Yeah, no, I know that she's always in park, so she's just parked up the top. It also sucks in NRL. Nope. Yeah, well, I love Melbourne as a city. I just wish it would have Queensland's weather, and then I would live there in a heartbeat. That would be absolutely perfect. And just too many times I was just walking home or like catching the train home, and I was just absolutely freezing my butt off. But I get cold very easily, so it's personal preference. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, guys. What do you want to talk about? Let me know. Oh, is that what NRL? I thought you meant IRL, like in real life. Oh, National Rugby League. Oh, you're saying Melbourne sucks at rugby. Gotcha. Hooping. We can talk about hula hooping. I can talk about hula hoops all day. What do you want to know? Tell me, guys. What do you want to know? And also, if you think of what I should get Danny for his birthday, let me know. Because it's his birthday on Wednesday. I don't want to take anything too big. Okay, so it needs to like fit in my suitcase because I'm going to join him on the Pacific Jewel, and we are going on 2 cruises, which is gonna be awesome. A Christmas cruise and a New Year's cruise. It's gonna be so much fun. And I am not working. I'm going for leisure. It's gonna be great. Hendrik, how do you make your airplane friendly hoops? You mean the travel ones, Hendrik? The ones that like break down into sections like this big? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Is that what you mean? I'll just have to wait for the delay to get in. Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically I already have the tubing. And so I measure the inner diameter of the circle. So say someone wants like an 85 centimeter in diameter hoop. So I measure the 85 centimeters. No, actually what I do is I times 85 centimeters by 3.14 because that's how you get the circumference of a circle. Genius. I swear that's the only math skill from high school that I've ever needed is like how to find the circumference of a circle. It's come in very handy. Yeah, so I do that. So I measure how much tubing I need and then I cut it. I make sure I make a clean cut so that the connection when I bring it to the other end is nice and clean. If it's not clean, I have to sand it down a little bit. And then what I'll do is I actually score where the cuts for the sections would be. So I divide it by however many sections I need, if I need 5 or 6 sections. So I'll measure that out, make little markings, and then I'll score with a little like pipe cutter blade thing. So it's not actually cutting, but it's just making a little like indent on the outside where it is. And then what I'll do is I'll actually tape the hoop. So I've just got like a practice or like a dummy connection in, and I'll tape the hoop in whatever colors and that kind of thing it needs to be in. And as I go, I'll mark where those little scores are for the connections. Then once it's taped and I've got all the decorative tape and that kind of thing on, then I will cut it up. So cut it up into its sections. And then I drill the holes for the rivets. And then I put drill the holes for the rivets with the little connectors on each side. Then I put the rivets in, and then I drill the holes for the push buttons. And so then when it connects, I have a push button and a hole. And then I put the push button in the connector, and it goes through the hole, which is awesome. And then it all connects up. Is anyone else buffering? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm live. I think I'm still live. Am I good? I don't know. No buffering. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to go back and read through the comments. So that's basically how I make the hoops. Yeah, and then I pack them up and I put cute little ribbons around them, and I get like double-sided Velcro and make like a wrap. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. Make a wrap of the double-sided Velcro, which is cool. And I give the accelerator. Yeah, I do that every time, Tim. So I always pump the gas every time I start her. That's what you have to do with her, with Olive. Yes, going back to Olive. Going for leisure and you still need to be inducted. You always need to be inducted when you are a new crew member on the ship. I can probably get away without doing like some of the more intense inductions because I used to work on a ship. It just depends who the like who your captain is. Yeah. Olive's not starting due to that YouTube success video. I know. And he literally filmed that like last week and it was like easy for him to start. I wonder where Cricket is. That cricket guy is on a ship. He's on the same ship as Danny. He's on a cruise, by the way. Cricket's on the ship with Danny. Anyone else buffering? Yes, buffering. Okay, we got it. Gas. I know I hang out with Danny too much. I'm sorry. Because he calls it gas and it just rubs off. And it depends who I'm with. Yeah, gas, fuel, petrol, whatever. It doesn't bother me. Pump the gas. It sounds better than pumping the petrol or pump the fuel. Pump the gas is better, I think. Yeah, but guys, ask me any questions if you want to know maybe some secrets about Danny. Not that he really has any, but if there's anything that you've like ever wondered about Danny and you're like, oh, I wonder if Danny does this or if I wondered this, let me know. I hope it's not buffering too much. My internet speed's pretty good, so I know, well, it's not my fault. I hang out with Danny too much. Damn Americanisms. I know. That's the only thing I really say. Although sometimes when I say ladder, like as in like I'm going to climb the ladder, I will pronounce my R like ladder. And I have to do that in America because otherwise people have no idea what I'm talking about. So like, okay, whatever. They just think I'm just this mumbling crazy person. Yeah. Gas. Rolling Stones rock. What's Danny's worst habit? Danny's worst habit. In my opinion, or just like in general? Oh, sorry, I just hit the table. I'm just gonna have a quick drink. What else I think about Danny's worst habit? It's not really a habit, but it's more of an upbringing thing, I think. Personally, I don't know if I should say this. Maybe I shouldn't. No. Picks nose at the dinner table. No. No, he doesn't snore that much. I think I actually am pretty sure that I snore more. But if Danny's snoring, then all you have to do is just like pat his head and then he'll roll over and you get and then it'll stop. Because knows it didn't. Okay, but this is just an upbringing thing. This is not doesn't leave toenail clippings on the coffee table. He's good like that. He drinks a lot of soft drink. But I think that's just an upbringing thing. In America, like, see, I would rather just have water than like Coke or soft drink or anything. You're gonna have to. I know. I'm gonna have to text myself. Hendrik says you're gonna have to text yourself to ask yourself to get a drink soon. I know. That's not fair. It's not. Oh, my glass is pretty full, and these glasses are really deceptive, so it's okay. I'll be right for a while. But yes, okay. Back to Danny's worst habit, in my personal opinion, and he knows I think this, guys. I think he drinks a lot of soft drink or pop or soda, whatever you call it, wherever you're from. He'll probably go through like a 2-liter bottle in like 2 days. No, maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, that's just my thing. Like, I never drank soft drink when I was a kid. Like, I used to hardly ever drink it. I would prefer to have like a gin and tonic or a glass of wine rather than like a soft drink or like a cold cider. Oh my God, I'm an alcoholic, guys. I'm Australian, it's fine. Rather than that. But I know that his family, they drink a lot of soft drink. And like in America, like they'll go out for dinner and they'll get like huge, there's like extra larges, the large size that we don't even have in Australia. I'll go and get one of those, and I'm like, I could not even drink like half of that soft drink in like a week. But yeah, that's just the way that he was brought up. And I was like, at like 5:00, like, well, maybe like, is it gin and tonic time? Like, that's kind of what we do in my family. And in his family, it's like they'll all have like a Dr. Pepper or like, like a soda or whatever, like kind of thing. So it's just an upbringing thing, I think, and definitely an American thing because they just drink a lot of soft drink. But yeah, I was just brought up just not drinking that much. So many habits. Wears the same socks for a few days. No, it doesn't do that. Leaves dirty washing on the floor. Yeah, not really. Hangs the toilet paper rolled the wrong way around. No, it doesn't do that. Uses up all of your skin toner. I don't use skin toner, so that's not a problem. Still have to try Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, for those of you who haven't tried it, it's very cherry. If you don't like cherry, you won't like Dr. Pepper at all. No. It's like sweet cherry. It's like cough medicine, but with fizz. So it's like tolerable. Yuck, Dr. Pepper is horrid. Yes, that's why we don't have very much out here in Australia, because it's too sweet. Like, Aussies are not sweet people in general. It's way too sweet. And the cherry flavor, we just don't like the cherry flavor, whereas they love that cherry flavor in America. It talks too much? No, Danny doesn't talk too much. He uses your razors sometimes. Sometimes, but only when he's forgotten his. So that's fair enough, and I do the same to him. I like cherry, just not with the added sugar. I'm sweet enough. I agree, Hendrik. You are sweet enough. I discovered Iron Brew from the UK. Iron Brew. Is that a rum or is that a soft drink? Hey, Gareth here. Hey. Surprise, Gareth. It's Emma. Yay, it's not Danny. Yay. Oh my goodness, guys. This stream has been going for half an hour. Awesome. I still haven't had any suggestions for what I should get Danny for his birthday, because FYI, it's Danny's birthday on Wednesday. And he said that he was going to like not delete, or like change his Facebook birthday so that he doesn't, when it's your birthday on Facebook and you get like a million people posting on your timeline or like on your wall and a million messages. Denny was like, oh no, I don't want to deal with that on my birthday because it's just too much. So that's how he sounds, by the way. So I'm just gonna, not do it. And I was like, okay, but that's the best part about your birthday. I mean, not the best part, but that's one of the good parts about your birthday is like at nighttime when you're like, you've had a great day, and then you go through all these things and people have all sent you all these lovely messages. Gareth says, has he done the flying fox on the ship? You mean the zip line? Yes, he did it on, I have no idea which one. No clue. I'm going to say the Jewel. Does the Jewel have a zip line? I'm sure it does. Maybe it doesn't. No, I don't think it does. Yes, he's done it before. And he was a bit scared. But that's okay. That's fair enough. I've never done the zip line on the ship, but it does. I know. I don't know which ones do and which ones don't anymore. It's very confusing. But I've never done the zip line. Maybe I should do it when I'm on the Jewel because I'm on there for like 2.5 weeks. So, and I'm not doing anything while I'm on there, which is awesome. So I'm going to be a lady of leisure. Emma, a group of us could get you from the airport to take you to the ship boat. Yes, thank you, Tim. I already have a lift from the airport in Melbourne to take me to the ship boat. But thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry about that noise, guys. I just got an email and I don't know how to stop that from coming through on my computer. Get Danny an Ember temperature control mug. Ooh. Can you get one of those with like, I don't know if you guys know, but Danny has a Heroes Danny black mug. Maybe we should get one of those with the temperature control stuff where it like changes color. Maybe it can be like black when it's like cold and then it'll go white when it's hot, like when he has coffee in the morning. That's a good idea. Like Spike. I know he needs 40 watching while water sliding. Oh, are you talking about Danny? Water sliding? Is he water sliding? I don't know. I don't know if I don't think no, he has been on a water slide. I just wasn't there with him. I could just put a sticker on it. That is a really good idea. I could steal one of Danny's stickers that he already has and put it over the top of his Heroes Danny Black mug. And be like, yes. Tim says, Emma, we could get you there faster. Which airport? Tullamarine. I'm going into Tullamarine. And then to the ports. Straight to the port. Emiliano, hey, what's up? It's me, Emma Black. Obviously, I'm not Danny. Surprise. Yeah, you're stuck with me tonight for an evening live stream, which I said to Danny today, I was like, do you want me to go live at lunchtime or do you want me to go live tonight? And he was like, well, I haven't had a good evening live stream in a while. So, yeah. Tim, no flights from Brisbane to Avalon these days. Yeah, I think since they started that new Tiger section at Tullamarine Terminal, I think all of the Tiger flights go into to Tullamarine, and I think they just do what's that? What's the little airline that goes like to all the country towns? Gold. I think they just do those ones from Avalon. But I have been to Avalon Airport before. It's just like a tin shed. It's great. Rex. That's what I'm looking for. Thanks, Hendrik. Rex Airlines. I took Rex from Melbourne to King Island a couple of years back, and that was fun. And then I sprained my ankle on an island with like 1,500 people because we were there to see my friend who luckily was the physio on the island. So she gave me crutches while I was there, but I had to stay in the car and while everyone else went hiking and all these beautiful places, and I could get out and walk to the places. Yes, so guys, any other suggestions for what I should get Danny for his birthday? Because I have not gotten him anything yet. I got him a card, and that's about it. It's a pretty great card, but you know. He said he didn't want anything. He said he just wants to be in my presence, or your presence is your presence, or whatever. And I just made a weird face at him. I was like, okay. So, yes, Jetstar fly out of Avalon and only go to Sydney and the Gold Coast daily and Adelaide every second day. But we also have Air Asia now. Oh, Air Asia. Does he do tattoos? Danny has a tattoo on his left arm, FYI. He has it's like stripes, and then on his forearm there's like a filled out star with like an outline there. But I'll let you in on a secret. Danny and I do want to get tattoos for our wedding rings because, and don't judge us for this. This is what happens when you have very interesting and like alternative jobs. We actually don't wear our wedding rings that often. I know you're not supposed to take them off and blah, 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 but I can't do my job with my wedding ring on. And it's sometimes really difficult for Danny to play with his wedding ring on. And yeah, so we want to get wedding ring tattoos, which I think would be really cool. So maybe I should get him that for his birthday. I don't know. A tattoo's expensive. I don't even know where to go for that. Well, obviously a tattoo parlor. But then if you get a tattoo, you're like, don't you have to like not swim for like 6 weeks? And it's the middle of summer. I don't want to do that. Or I could just swim with my arm sticking out. Get Danny a full body hair wax voucher. I think that he would not do that. I don't think he would do that. I think he'd get like one of the wax strips off and that'd be it. He'd be like, no, can't do this. And he'd be out of there. I bet you. Danny would need ongoing treatments. Places in the Valley Mall for tattoos. Yeah, I would be a bit sketchy about going to the Valley for a tattoo. To be honest. I'd probably find... I've got a couple friends who in Brisbane who could recommend me a good tattoo place in Brisbane, but we are not going to be here for very much longer because I'm going on the Jewel with Danny on Wednesday, also his birthday, and then we'll be on the Jewel until the 7th of January, and then we get back, and then we're moving house, and then so we're helping my mum move in that week, and then we are moving to Ellie Beach after that. So technically we're moving twice, which kind of sucks, but at least we'll have our stuff boxed up in my mum's house, in my mum's new house, and then we'll just go from there. So I know there's a tattoo parlor in Ellie Beach, so maybe we'll go there. I'll have to look up some reviews to see if they're any good, but yeah, just something simple, maybe just like a ring line or something would be kind of cool. Or maybe I'll just get that outline of my ring on there. Okay, I'm gonna check let's see how many people are here first. Oh, still got 10 people. And if you haven't already hit that like button, that would be amazing. I think Forest Lake has a tattoo parlor now. Yes, I don't know. Honestly, I'd want to go together, so I can't get one soon. And I probably don't have time when I get back from the Jewel, so it might have to be in February sometime. I think I'll just print him out I hope he doesn't watch this before. Actually, I know he will watch this before, so I'm before his birthday, so I'm not going to say. Oh, but okay. No, I won't say. It'll be fine. He might work it out. Danny, if you're watching, I'm not getting you what we were just talked about. Kidding, guys. So do you have a place lined up in Ely? No, we don't have a place lined up in Ely. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up and find a place. So we're going to either fly or drive up, spend a week there. I've been talking to a couple of real estate agents about some places that I've seen online, which look really nice. I'm going to put my name down for those. One place is available in early February, which actually works out for our timeline really well. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how we go. I think we're just going to go up there for like a week and try and see as many places as we can while we're up there and go from there, really. To be honest, Danny and I are pretty, like, there's nothing, we're a good couple for an application because we're a married couple. We don't have kids. We don't have a dog. Like, we don't have any of that kind of stuff. So it won't be hard for us to find a place. So, yeah. Think you could go to Anala, but I think that would be more sketchy. Yes, I may get herpes from a place in Anala or something else. In case you didn't know, Anala is like a really sketchy suburb in Brisbane. Although I don't know how bad it is nowadays. I haven't really been there in a while. But yeah. So guys, if you think of anything else I could get for Danny's birthday, like anything, something tech related, some clothes, but he's really fussy about clothes, so I just let him do that. Like, whatever you think. I don't know. I need your suggestions. Let me know. Let me know while I have a drink. Hendrik says, I also don't have too hard of a time to find a rental. Yeah, I really think it would be quite easy for us to find a rental. Your folks are 5 minutes from another. Sorry, Ben. Yeah, I don't know how actually sketchy it is now. It's probably really nice now. I probably did some housing development or something in there and probably good. Yeah, we'll find somewhere. We'll find somewhere. We really want somewhere with a view and a little bit of space, like a little bit of outdoor space so that I can hula hoop in the backyard, which would be really nice. But those two things are a little bit hard to come by. So trying to find a place with a view and a little bit of outdoor space. I don't think we're quite ready for a full-on house yet. I would rather like a townhouse kind of vibe first. Also because we don't have that much stuff, so we would have to buy a lot of stuff to fill a house. So yeah, like we don't actually own that much furniture. I think the biggest piece of furniture I own is my desk chair. Like that's it. And the one that I'm sitting on, this is Danny's like one that I'm sitting on. Oh, maybe he's got his desk. Like this desk right here, I think is the biggest piece of furniture that we own. It's only like just over a meter long. So we don't have like a dining table or anything like that. So it'd be quite easy for us to move. We just put everything up into boxes and get a removal list, take it up, and yeah. Places will begin to be advertised as adequate hoop room. Yes, that is a very important thing, Kelly. Like, and I think also in Airlie Beach, I might want to hula hoop inside, which one is quite dangerous. Two takes up a lot of space. Because it's hot out, like it's really hot outside. So I might just like, if I hula hoop outside for more than 5 minutes, I may just be drenched in sweat. Especially in summer. So maybe I'll try and find a place that has like a great room or like a games room or something. But then probably a house would have that. And I don't want a house because Danny won't mow the lawn. That's why I don't want the house. I'll have to mow the lawn. Guys, there were really nice spots in Anala. I walked around a couple of streets in case you see it was really lovely town. Yeah. If you can hoop inside, you can fly a drone inside. Maybe. I feel like you have more control over the hoop than the drone. It depends how good you are at hula hooping. It depends what sorts of things you're hula hooping. I feel like having a drone inside just gets really windy. Like it blows everything away. Like if you have like loose papers on the table or whatever, then it'll just blow it away. Yes. But yes, trying to find a house with adequate hoop room is tough. It's really tough, guys. Story of my life. All right. Oh, wow. This stream has been going for 45 minutes. Guys, I don't normally talk for this long. So I'm pretty proud of myself for keeping it up. I'm not a huge talker. So, yeah, talking for this long is good. I'm going to have a sore voice tomorrow. All right. I might start wrapping it up. But if you have any suggestions for what to get Danny before I go, if you have any suggestions for what I should get Danny for his birthday, let me know, because he has everything that he needs. Like, seriously, he has everything that he needs, except for a dog, but we're not quite there yet. So, and then I have to get the right dog, and you have to wait like 8 weeks for the dog, and it's a drama. So, yes, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Let me know. Looked at a church once for a rental. Really cheap. Yes, there are some circuit schools that are in churches because of the height and that kind of thing, which is really cool. I think that would be awesome. But if you had like a converted church, that would be so sick. That would be cool. Actually, Danny and I stayed in a converted church in, where was it? Mount Gambier, I think. It was really cool. It was awesome. Yeah, it was so cool. I still had like stained glass windows and everything, and there was like a loft up the top. It was really cool. He has you, and what more could he ask for? Very true, Ben. Very true. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this up because it's been 50 minutes. Oh my goodness. Well, almost 50 minutes. What is going on with my hair? And yeah, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your support, everyone, in the chat. Find him a repair manual for Olive. Yeah, I think that might be a little bit hard to come by because there are not many vehicles that are around that were made in the 1970s. So a manual for Olive would be on point. All right, well, I'm going to head off, guys. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, I appreciate the support in the chat. And I hope this live stream was okay. I hope I did Danny's live stream proud. I know I haven't used any fancy, all the fancy stuff that Danny does. I'm lost for words now. Like any of the scrolling things or like any of the little text that he has. Even Scotty D yesterday had the text up and the deSTREAMber thing, and had like, I think he had like, he had Hey We're Talking intro music. That was really cool. Yeah, that was awesome. But I'm simple, guys. I'm a simple gal. So I was not going to do it. There was no way that I was going to do any of that because, one, I probably would have broken it. And two, like, this is so much easier. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, once again, thank you for joining me. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. And if you come up with any really good ideas for Danny's birthday, send me a message on Facebook. Yeah. Bye, guys. See ya.